Hello and welcome along. Welcome back to Kendle Farm. Today we are doing some summer mowing. We've got at least three. In fact, I think we may even have 4 grass fields to mow. So we're going to get to it in our 74:30. We'll see how long we have you guys along for this. But yeah, we're going to see what we can do. Let's activate our mower, start our mower up. And we're starting with this field here. So we're going to do with this, we're going to make a mix of hay and a mix of silage and a mix of grass. Our cows and sheep both need grass as it's summer, but we also need to put some stuff away for the winter months and the end of the year. So yeah, we're going to give this all a good cut. And then we'll windrow it up later, and get some see what we can get out of it. So yeah, there'll be lots of bale wrapping and hay making and things like that to do as well. So we'll probably divide our fields actually, decide which one we're going to bale wrap, which one we're going to hay make, and which one we're going to get grass out of. There we go. Head that way a little bit. We'll come and do the outside of the field towards the end. But if we stick the bonnet on roughly the centre of the grass we've already done. There we go. And round. Fantastic. So we managed to fertilise all of our grass fields, so we should have a good amount of grass off all of these, which will be fantastic. We're really good, that will. Good grass yield will stand us in good stead. There we go. Round for the next row. So we'll see how long this field takes us. We may in this video. I need to do all of them, but obviously I don't want to be doing. I don't want to make these videos too long and get you guys bored. So yeah, we will see how much we get in sort of 20 to 30 minutes of video. Of me driving around a field, cutting grass repeatedly. This is quite good, this side mower, and this tractor is easily capable of handling it. I thought I'd use this because we have not used this tractor for a little while, so I tend to favour the 5M quite a bit when I'm doing work like this. There we go. I have to tether this all up for hay. Right, try and get that end bit. Yeah. It's quite a sharp turn, that, so it's always going to end up in that little bit of a strange shape at the end. We have the same problem in this top corner as well. It's a very pointy field, this. Right, and round. Makes it quite hard to get those strange sort of shapes at the end. But we're okay. And we're making good progress. Yeah. We should get 2, if not 3 of these fields done, I think. Reverse up this time. Well, we're getting good coverage and a good amount of grass by the looks of the piles being left behind. This is a good little mower. perfect for this size farm. We could get a front-mounted one as well, which would mean we'd take about half the time doing this work. But to be honest, it's not a huge amount of time we spend doing this work. So our crops are coming along nicely for the harvest. So we will be doing that in the not too distant future. A couple of, maybe a month or two now, and that will be ready to harvest. Yeah, doing that wider berth with the reverse last time has allowed us to have a wider turning area, which is quite good, quite useful. Yeah, and this time we'll go round and we'll get that bit, and we'll get this little bit in the corner. We are going to go round and do the edge of the field as well. We're going to go and do our newer grass field after this. There we go. There we are. So yeah, if we get a load of this tethered up, we'll be able to leave it to dry for a little bit in the sunshine, and once it's done that, we can come back and bale it up, windrow it up and bale it up. Right, we want to go around the edge of the field. We'll start by the gateway so that we finish in the best place we can. We'll just go round. There we go. Works well. And yeah, just get that little bit around the edge that we didn't get because it's a side mower. There we go, and round. Excellent. So that is this field done fairly quickly. I'm quite pleased with that. We will get at least one more field done, if not two. We have 4 to do in total, so. Right. So we'll just do that last little bit. And then pick it up and fold it, which of course has deactivated our PTO as well. And jump out. And away we go. Right, I'm not going to worry too much about closing the gate. I'm more worried about closing the gate when we have when we're actually in the field, because it's more use to us then. Right, we're going to do this field now to our right here, which should take a similar time to the last one. Now the entrance is via this field here, so he's coming around the corner a bit, that car. A bit fast. So we'll get this gateway open. And in we go. Now these gates we've already got open, but we're going to have to close them. Oh, tractor's struggling a little bit through that mud. We have had a bit of a wet summer to start with, so we do have a fair amount of mud around. Right, let's shut these. There we go. And reverse up. If we reverse right into the corner, that'd be a good place to start. There we go. Unfold. Turn round. Unfold our mower. Put it down. Start it up, and away we go. So we'll stick as close as we can to the edge with the tractor. And that way we will minimise the stuff that we miss. The headland is always a little bit, whoa, a little bit worse. Right, fortunately that gateway has quite a lot of mud around it, so we don't need to worry about closing that one. Yeah, that's working well, that is. Working very well. So yeah, so 3 fields. One will be just collected up as grass to feed the cows and sheep immediately. One will be tethered, ready for turning into hay bales. And one will be baled as grass bales and then wrapped for silage, so that we have silage bales for our cows. There we are. And that will give us everything we need for now. We're going straight along here. Back and forward. There we go. So yeah, this is a good. We may get one more mowing harvest or mowing set of mowing in before the end of the year. See what we can make from that, but yeah, this is our main piece of mowing, and this will be what affects our animals more than anything else, really. There we go. Right, so I'm going to come around here. See if we can get that in a bit. And away we go again. So already our third pass, and we're actually quite deep into the field already. Yeah. Yeah, we had to turn this into grass. There was a lot of damage done to this field by during the construction work. As you can see, the field has become very uneven, and it just made it impossible to be a field for use with arable crop, which is why the field over the far east of the map has been converted to arable, and this is now a meadow field. There we are. It's working very nicely indeed. Good crop coming off here. Nice big piles of grass. So yeah, we'll reverse here. There we go. So yeah, we'll get. I'm just trying to think which is the best one. I think probably the first field we've done is probably the best one to collect the grass up of. We don't need a huge amount of grass, and so probably the smallest field is the one that we want to do that off. I think this one and the other field that we have to do, which is the one near the cow sheds, those are about a similar size. So what we're gonna do is probably tether this one and then wrap the other. I think is the best plan. Back and forward again. There we go. Lovely. Really nice. And away we go. Alright, around. And now we've got enough space to actually do the turns. It makes things a lot easier and a lot quicker. In fact, I'm tempted to do that. Go like that. That should make things even quicker. We'll see, although we're not cutting on one side then. But it's not a huge amount left. And it's just as easy actually to spin round like this. Go. And there we are. Oh, so very close to the end of this now. Yeah. Last one. There we go. Right. We just need to go around the edge. And just make sure we get the whole thing. That way we're not missing anything, and yeah, maximise the output from this field as we can. So next time you see us, I think this will probably be tethered and windrowed up. So that it's ready to be baled, and we'll get the baler out on it and get it baled up. The tethered will help it dry out quicker, and what we'll do is we'll probably windrow up the grass fairly quickly, but bale it all up at the same time. Right, so off and up. And fold it. Right. One last field to do in this. And then, yeah, we'll get the fourth one probably done off camera. There we go. Through here. Right, so that is the field there. We can get to it through the cow sheds, but yeah, we could actually got into it a different way as well. So through here and through this gateway. So this is a new gateway we installed because it didn't make a lot of sense to have to go all the way round to get into this field. So we'll reverse up. There we go. Get that down. And down. Right. We'll just hop out and go and close the gate because otherwise we're going to collide into it again. Right. And let's get it started and off we go. So this is our last field to do. We will go around and get this cut, and then I'll end the video at that point. And we'll see how we're getting, because I think this might be a bigger field than the other two we've done. Not worried about getting right into the corner there. This I think is a bigger field. Oh, we're going to have to pop out here and close this gate. Yeah, we had this gate open. There we go. Dragging it through the mud. And away we go again. So, yeah. So calving season is going okay. We've not really had many calves spawn yet, and we did lose a couple of cows unfortunately, which was a bit sad. So our cattle numbers haven't really changed. Sheep, I think we had a few new lambs. Our herd, neither herds are very big, so yeah. We don't really tend to get a lot. It's really nice bright sunshine today. This is quite cool. It's nice to be doing this in the sunshine. It makes all the difference. Well, you wouldn't want to do it in the rain anyway, but yeah, it's nice to get out on the out in the sun and out in the fields. It's a good job. This yeah, this brings us in a lot. Around we go. There we are. Third round this is. It's a fairly large grass field compared to the others, but it does nice. Thankfully this is all fairly efficient and we're able to stay on track. does do with the way this turns, you do tend to end up with a pointy bit like that. Simply because it can't handle the sharp turn and sort of moves it out of the way of the other stuff. There we go. Yeah, and once you start getting a pointy bit, it's very difficult to get rid of it. As you'll see from that. Yeah, because it just... You get that. And then you have to do this to get rid of it. And reverse up and head back in. There we go. You want really sort of nice, smooth turns. And round. There we go. Yeah, that crop in the other field that's a bit odd is, yeah, it's got to its final growth. I think that's final growth stage. I don't think any of our crop is ready to harvest yet. It's not quite there. Yeah, give it another month or so. We want to be careful because we don't want it to wither. But we want to get the maximum yield we can out of it. So reverse. Right, and round. This field here is going to give us the most. So it's a case of what do we want in this to get out of this field? Do we want this to be hay and or silage, or I certainly don't want it to be grass. It's way too much here to really have it effectively as grass. And grass doesn't store very well either. It's something to note. You end up with the piles sort of disappearing over the winter months, whereas the bales tend to stick around longer. There we go. Get around the corners. Whoa. Oh, I didn't quite turn far enough. I was looking down at my wheel, not over the bonnet. Which is not useful. There we go. Yeah, not much to go now. Plenty of fuel in the tractor. Might need some maintenance soon, but at the moment I think we're alright. We're back to a sort of a triangle setup on this now. Where it easily, where we're sort of doing 2 corners where we, or 3 corners where we had to do that sort of the long turn, and then 1 corner where we're just sort of gentle slope round. There we go. And around. We're getting close to the end now. Yeah, not much longer. Let's start sort of doing this. This way. Take one side out each time. It's a very efficient way of doing this. It's less time turning, and you can do it a lot faster too. Just taking an edge out every time you turn around. I think that will get everything. Yep, okay, and then we're just going to go around the edge. Just make sure we get this last little bit. Oh, excuse me. Right around here. Go. And that does it. So let's fold this up. So we'll turn it off, pick it up, and fold it up. There we go. And once that's up, right, so let's jump out. So there we go. That is basically most of the moment. We've got one more field to do, so I'm going to go and do that in a moment. But for now, all that remains is for me to say thank you for watching. I hope you have enjoyed this video on Kendle Farm. Please give it a like, drop us a comment, and give it a share. And for all the latest videos from the farm, please subscribe to the channel. I will see you next time. Goodbye.